Hello everyone, welcome to this orientation about being in the diploma level, about the courses that you can take there, any other opportunities with the BS program for students in the diploma level, about getting ready for your internships as you complete maybe one diploma or both diplomas, and other opportunities associated with the program. So here is the image that all of you will be very familiar with. You would have been seeing it right from your qualifier orientation, I think. And congrats to all of you. You have cleared the foundation level and now you're in the diploma level, either entering the diploma level or maybe done a few courses there, or almost towards the end of your diploma, ready to get into the degree level. So you're in the kind of the heart of the program, like you can see here highlighted by the box in red color. This is the kind of the most intense part of the BS degree program, we can say, which is the two diplomas, diploma in programming and the diploma in data science. So this is where you get most of your skills in the program in the domains of programming and data science. So coming to this, here are the courses that you see. You all must be aware of this, but just running through it as a refresher. There are 6 courses and 2 projects in each diploma. This is the diploma in programming. It has the PDSA course, the DBMS course, application development 1, application development 2, programming concepts using Java, system commands course. And then of course you have the 2 projects, AppDev 1 project and the AppDev 2 project. The core requisites and the prerequisites are given for each course here. Core requisite means you have to take the core requisite course either before or along with the other course for which it is a core requisite. And the credits, you can see the credits are 2 credits for the project courses, 3 for system commands and 4 credits for the remaining 5 courses. So the entire total credits for diploma in programming is typically 27 currently as you enter the diploma level. This is the diploma in data science bucket. As you can see it, here too there are 6 courses and 2 projects. ML foundations, ML techniques, ML practice form the core of learning machine learning, and the business data management course, the business analytics course, tools and data science course. These 3 form the give you a perspective of where does the data really come from. Typically they are used in the industry, so how do you collect data from there, what are the verticals in the industries where data is being generated, what format will these data be generated, how do you analyze them, what are the analytics you do. And the tools and data science course gives you a visualization of all this data as you are structuring, organizing and formatting them as per the needs of the customer or wherever the presentations have to be made. There are 2 projects here. One is the business data management project. So this gives you a hands-on experience about data collection, convincing first a customer who owns any business enterprise, which could be a really small one, right from say a roadside fruit vegetable vendor or a roadside pani puri vendor, to maybe a small business concern, just a shop, or maybe a small grocery store or something like that, to a bigger concern also. Convincing them about first, what is it that you're doing in this project? Why do you want them to give data? What is the use of their giving data to you? And how will you actually come back with recommendations? So it gives you the entire life cycle where you start off with convincing a customer about sharing the data, and then the data might be totally disorganized. It might be on just sheets of paper, which you have to probably enter into more organized formats such as Excel sheets, and then you cleanse it, then you organize it, then you get some insights into it, and of course give your recommendations on how the business can be bettered. So this is a business data management project which kind of caters to a hands-on experience on collection of data and analyzing the data. The other project that we have is the Kaggle contest, the MLP project, which is essentially a Kaggle contest with a large data set that you have to run models on and kind of clear a cutoff that is given by the team using various models. So at least 3 models have to clear the cutoff, after which you can go in for the Viva with the external examiners. So here again the 2 projects are 2 credits each. The tools in data science is a 3 credit course and the remaining 5 courses are 4 credit courses. So this forms the diploma in data science bucket that you have to complete as part of the diploma level. Okay, this slide shows you how you can complete one diploma and then get on to the other diploma. There are different pathways given for completing the diploma in 2 terms, in 3 terms and 4 terms. So, you can finish your diploma in data science, get a certificate, provisional certificate in your hand, and then go on to do the diploma in programming and get the provisional certificate in your hand, and then proceed to go to the degree level. Of course, you can alternate it also, do the diploma in programming first and then do the diploma in data science. So, this is also one way of doing the courses where you don't load yourselves too much by taking the pathway where you take maybe 3 or 4 terms for doing a diploma and kind of completing the level in about 6 to 8 terms. The other way is where you mix the courses from both the diplomas and you kind of finish both of them at the same time. This shows you the way in which you can finish both diplomas in 4 terms. This would be the shortest possible from our side, that you can finish both the diplomas in 4 terms. And the next would be 5 terms, where we have given how do you mix and match the courses and which courses do you take when, based on the prerequisites, core requisites, and how do you complete it. It is shown here. And also there is a sequence of courses you can take if you want to complete both the diplomas in 6 terms or 7 terms. So, think about what your core skills are, whether you have a programming background, whether you are already doing some kind of data science, machine learning, maybe as part of your other degree or an internship or a job, and whether you have some background to take these courses. In that case, maybe some courses are easier for you. If you're already as a developer, you're working as a developer, or you've done some projects, you've been coding for a long time, then the programming courses might be a little easier for you. But if you're neither and you're coming into this program as a fresh student, not having a coding background or not having a data science background, I think it's better that you go slow and kind of do 2 or 3 courses in a term and kind of pace it out, but do really well so that you get good grades in all of these courses. You accrue all the skills that are required, because this is what your interviews will be based on. Many of the interviews that we have seen coming from companies, actually the tests are based on PDSA, on DBMS. They ask you about the basics of application development, hosting and so on. On the ML side also, there are a lot of algorithms that they're asking you about, on models, on which models you would use and so on. So, it might be good to spend some time in the diploma level and kind of do an in-depth learning of whatever is being taught here. Grading pattern, the grading pattern and grading document are released for every term for all the courses for that term. Please take out some time to go through the grading document, because this gives out all the assessment components of each and every course in the diploma level. The dates are also mentioned there of when that assessment component will be conducted. So, the basic components, 2 quizzes and 1 final exam, that is there in most courses of the diploma level. But apart from it, you also have the OPPs. So, those of you who have completed foundation and come here, you will know that Python had an OPP that you had to pass. But here more courses will have online proctored programming exam. So, for instance, the DBMS course has one, the Java course has one, PDSA course has one, MLP course has a OPP that you have to complete, system commands has an OPP you have to complete. For the TDS, there is a remote proctored exam that is there as part of its assessment. For the BDM, there are 11 assignments based on different data sets that you have to keep submitting. There's no quiz 1 and quiz 2, but you have 11 assignments based on different data sets, and then the final exam that is there. For business analytics, there are 3 take-home assignments that you have to complete and submit, which are evaluated, and they form a significant component of the final course. So, each of them has different assessment components, and it's very imperative that you go through the grading document and check what is the eligibility to get the hall ticket for that particular course final exam. For some of them, we have these weekend mock tests that you have to attend, and that parts a form of the eligibility. That forms a part of the eligibility. For some of them, we have something called NPPs, non-proctored programming exams, which are more like practice assignments we give you, but they also form a bonus component that you can get as part of the course. So, you might want to see which all components have what weightages, what is a bonus that you can get by doing what activities, so that your grades are much better in the courses of the diploma level. One thing here, the CCC is a 4 for everyone in the diploma level. We do not calculate it for you, We assume that having gone through the foundation, you will have a better idea of how much time is required for courses in this program, how much time you are able to spare to study for courses in this program, and then decide accordingly in the diploma level. So we assume that you have the maturity to decide based on your convenience and availability how many courses you should take. So the CCC is 4 for everyone in the diploma level, but choose wisely on how many you can handle, how many you can handle well, so that you get good grades at the end of doing any course in any term. Also, the fees for courses in the diploma level is 10,000 rupees. Hence, think about what fee you will be paying, and if you are not able to complete it or you want to drop it, the loss is much more as compared to a foundation level course. So, keep these things in mind when you are registering for courses at the diploma level. This is a very important slide, especially for students who are currently in the diploma level and who might be entering the degree level May 2024 or later. This is not applicable to students who have entered the degree level in the Jan 2024 term. So basically there is a cutoff criteria that we are bringing in for you to enter the degree level in May 2024 or thereafter. So your overall CGPA of all courses in the foundation level and all courses and projects in the diploma level should be more than 6.0 at the end of 2 diplomas. So your CGPA should be greater than or equal to 6.0 at the end of 2 diplomas. That is condition number 1 for you to be eligible to enter the degree level in the May 2024 term or thereafter. The second condition which is there is you should have a CGPA of more than 7.0 across the diploma projects that you have done. So assuming you have done all 4 projects, say, or maybe you've done 3 projects because you started your diploma course in September 21 or Jan 22 when the projects are merged with the theory. But if you have done all the 4 projects, then the average CGPA across the 4 projects should be greater than 7. So the CGPA across the theory courses at the end of the 2 diplomas, the theory and the project at the end of 2 diplomas should be greater than or equal to 6, and the CGPA across the projects you have done in the diploma level should be greater than or equal to 7. This is an and condition. Even if one of the 2 is not satisfied, you will not be permitted to enter the degree level from May 2024. Please keep this in mind. So in case you have a CGPA of less than 6 at the end of 2 diplomas, how do you get into the degree level? You will have to repeat maybe 1 or more theory courses so that you can improve the grades in that and your CGPA crosses the 6 level mark. And in case your project CGPA is not greater than 7, then in that case you can repeat the projects once more to get a better grade and to cross this cutoff. In case you are planning to quit the program with diploma certificates, even if you have a CGPA at the end of 2 diplomas which is less than 6 or project CGPA of less than 7, we will award the diploma certificates to you. That is not a problem. You will get it from us. You will get the original diploma certificates also. The only condition is you will not be permitted to enter the degree level if these 2 conditions are not satisfied. That is what is given here, that you will get your original diploma certificates even if the criteria is not satisfied, but you won't be permitted to enter the degree level. So, students in the diploma level who are planning to enter the degree level May 2024 or later, please keep this in mind. This is a very important change in condition that we have brought about. Please ensure and look into what your CGPA is. Your progress card should have your latest CGPA after the December term has completed and now we've released it. It should have the latest CGPA in it. Check whatever is the CGPA there, and also check your project grades. So count the points against each letter grade and see what CGPA you get across the projects you have done. See whether you have to improve it and whether you will satisfy this criteria. Content that's released in every course, I think you're familiar with this already, having gone through the foundation level. Certain components we have put it in red here because as the level goes higher in the degree program, like we have always said, we also start reducing the support from our side so that students actually learn how to study from the program on their own, right? So in the foundation level, there's a lot more support, there are a lot more hours of live sessions that we're doing. In diploma, we cut it down by a bit more. In degree level, it is only one session per week that we do for every course. So we hope that students will actually learn to learn by going through the program, that they don't need a support. They are independent enough to refer to other sources of content, other sources of doubt clearing apart from just our program, and are able to manage the courses. Hence, activity questions may not be there for every video in the diploma courses. The practice assignment too may not be there in many of the courses. Mock tests, I don't think we are giving for each and every course of both the diplomas. Wherever it is there, of course, you can use it, but it may not be available in all the diploma courses. Tips to do the course well. So this is something we always have been saying consistently. Go through each and every video on your own, make your own notes, because when you watch a video, you will understand what you have to kind of make note of and whatever is required for you before the exam comes and for you to actually have a revision. Attempt assignments on your own. Do not blindly copy from answers given by somebody somewhere in some, say, WhatsApp group or Telegram group without understanding how they arrived at the solution. If you're stuck somewhere, taking help is not a problem. But blindly copying just the answers and making submissions will not help you, because when the proctored exams come, be it at the center or be it the online proctored programming exams, you will have to do it on your own. There is no help available at that time, and if you don't do the weekly assignments on your own, you're going to get stuck at that point. Then also be very, very alert about the WhatsApp messages we send regarding so many things about the courses, right? The deadlines for the weekly assignments, deadlines for maybe a drop window, the exam city change windows that we have, maybe some special instructions regarding the OPP and the quizzes and so on. So watch out for the WhatsApp messages that we send out, for the announcement mails we send out. At least make it a practice that every day you check your mailbox for mails from us and for messages from us. That will keep you kind of updated on whatever we have sent, so that you don't miss out on any important information. Again, a thing we have been always saying, don't rely on websites selling solutions to assignments, because one, they are absolutely not authorized by us. We don't have any partnership with any of these websites. Our instructors, our live sessions, our discourse forum is the support that we give to our students, and we believe that if you are watching the videos and attending these, it is more than enough for you to pass the course. There is no need for any other external support like this, which is these website selling solutions or somebody selling solutions on private groups and all. You really don't need that if you're sincere in studying, and taking help is okay again, but not subscribing to such websites. Also, the discussion forum is very rich in these courses. A lot of questions have been asked by the students in the past, or they will be asking in the current term. If you know the answers, please do reply. It also helps you clear your understanding. If you don't know, follow those threads and you will get answers from somebody, which helps you again clear your own doubts that you may have. Calendar, again, you must be knowing this, but sync up the calendar for all the courses along with your calendar. You will know when all the sessions are happening, so that you don't miss out on any live sessions by either the instructors or the teaching assistants. Additional support, this is something that we have started over the last couple of terms based on student feedback, based on use for students, based on the requirements also. That is something that's there. So the last 3 terms, we have been bringing in students, senior students who have completed the course with very good grades and have an overall good CGPA. We are inviting applications from them, interviewing them, and then selecting maybe 1 or 2 students per course as a teaching assistant. So they are teaching assistants for the courses, and they take sessions almost every day, or at least 5 days out of the 7 days in a week. They also do office hours, and they take live sessions for the students, which you can also join and clear your doubts. If you think that it's easier to join a student-led session because they are like your peers, they are like your friends, rather than maybe an instructor-led session, this might be something that you can really make use of. And we have also started from last term 1:10 dedicated tutoring sessions. So again, senior students with very good grades in the course and good CGPA are selected as course tutors, And if you think that you need smaller group sizes to study, and groups that will kind of meet multiple times in a week, and there is dedicated time for a particular course with whom you can study and who you can ask doubts, these sessions are for you. So last term we did this for about, I think, 15 courses. So there was a tutor to whom about 10 students were assigned who wanted this particular help. There's an additional fee payment for this, and every week this tutoring sessions would happen at least for 5 or 6 hours, basically 3 days, 2 hours each. They would do this. They would go over the content of that particular week. They would go through the activity practice assignment and also kind of guide you through the graded assignment. It is just that time commitment you have to do of when that session is scheduled, and then you can make use of it. These sessions were typically run from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. And we also had, I think, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. batch. So based on the demand from the students, we were also asking for tutors and we were conducting these classes. So if you think that on your own, you are not able to put aside time, but maybe some initiative like this where you sign up, then you will be kind of, pushed into marking the time onto your calendar, attending these and doing it might be helpful for you. I think it's always good to sign up for these tutoring sessions, especially if you got a U grade and you've not completed some course or you're stuck in some courses of the diploma. These might be a great way to actually be a part of and learn from that group and kind of pass the course. So look into this, and if you feel the need, please do sign up for this. I think the payments will come in the payment pending section for whatever courses you have registered to in the Jan 2024 term, and you can make use of those sessions during the entire term. So rather than doing a remedial which is like a 2-week burst, these are sessions that happen through the 12 weeks of the term. So you can kind of study in the group for the 12 weeks and do it. And also a past experience tells us that students who have regularly attended these sessions have done really well and improve their grades by a margin of at least 2 or 3 grade points for the course. So that is something that we have seen, but yes, you have to be regular attending these sessions. If students are doing your projects, right, there are 4 projects like we said. If you're doing a project and again you think you need help in doing your projects, it is not again about somebody giving you with the code and you copying the code and submitting the project. But basically you work out, maybe you're stuck in some part, you're not able to debug, you need some one-on-one help. In that case, we have senior students who have done well in projects also available as course mentors. So we assign a course mentor to you. This is again for an extra fee that is there. And these course mentors can do up to 5 hours of interaction with you. So basically they will go through the code, they will tell you what improvements are required, give you tips on how to do it better before you submit, maybe check it once before you also make the submission and ensure that it is working fine. They will not give you the exact code. You cannot ask them to write the code and give it to you. That's not part of the deal, but they will help debug wherever is required. Wherever you have a blocker, they will try to kind of remove for you. Maybe explain 1 or 2 key concepts that you have missed out or something that will help the project keep going. So students also function as project mentors. They are available. Again, the fee you pay, all of it goes towards payment for these course mentors that we onboard. The last part is remedial classes. So we find that again in the DBMS, when we have an OPP, there's a question that students have to mandatorily pass. The connection of the database to the application has to be done. That is one of the mandatory questions that is there. And many students seem not to pass this, though this is also given as an assignment, I think in week 6 or 7 of the DBMS course. So what we have been doing in the past is run remedial classes for students who sign up to get them practiced on this particular aspect of it. So we run maybe 1 week or 2 weeks of daily 2-hour sessions where students come in code and get practiced on this. Same is with say the Java also. We find that OPP failures in Java is also pretty large. So we ran a couple of remedial classes for students who did not clear the OPP in Java too. So based on need, based on time availability and based on demand, we also do some remedial sessions which are more like a short-term burst kind of a thing of 1 week, 2 weeks and maybe every day 2 weeks, and we kind of complete that training for students so that they are able to get over the blocker that has been there for them. These are just some highlights again that is there. So practice coding in DBMS, Java and PDSA, like I have been saying over the past couple of minutes. We see a high failure in OPP in these courses, so make a point to practice writing programs in each of these, doing the graded assignments yourself. Avoid malpractice in the projects and make them your flagship showcase. I think it's very important that these projects, when you probably put them up on GitHub, or you put your BDM project on LinkedIn, or maybe your MLP project is on Kaggle, you can actually showcase those handles in your resume as your project that you have done for this particular program. It helps a lot because when people are, say, looking for resources, one of the things they say is share your GitHub ID or share your GitLab ID, right? And at that point, if you have this project put up there, it really sends a good signal to say that you have done a reasonable sized project, you have hosted it and it was working too. So the code quality will also give them an idea of the kind of programmer that you are. So don't take your projects lightly. Don't do your project such that you spend hardly like 5-6 hours, do the bare minimum to pass through it and so on, but spend considerable time on your projects. You have a whole term of about 8 to 10 weeks in which you can do it. Just like you spend time every week on a theory course, solving the weekly graded assignments, watching the videos, I think you should spend time on your project also, doing parts of it slowly over the period of 8-10 weeks so that it builds up beautifully and you're able to submit a complete wholesome project as a submission. And for the full-time students who are in the IIT-MBS program, we recommend that you start internships right after foundation level if you get it, because you would already know Python programming. Hopefully you've done it well and you understand it. That is a good skill to have and you can find an internship. Otherwise, even after having completed a couple of courses in the diploma or one diploma, you should be getting some internships if you're a full-time BS student. So that'll give you an opportunity to maybe work for a concern, work with some people, get real hands-on experience on this, and that will help you when you're also going into your degree level. In general, for all students in the diploma program, we have courses on C++, Haskell programming, cloud computing and so on in NPTEL. We would really urge that you get into NPTEL and explore the range of courses we have there. So we offer about 700 courses per semester on NPTEL, and that is like a huge opportunity for you all to learn whatever you wish to learn. So go there and explore the technical courses we have, as well as of course the non-technical courses that you would like to study, and explore what is available at NPTEL, complete certifications from there. We are also running a lot of workshops on our side, be it MSLE based, be it some other workshops from working professionals in the industry, hands-on coding, hands-on projects also. These are typically conducted in the evenings or on the weekends, and we do send out reminders for students to register, informing them about such opportunities again. So do sign up for these workshops and try to learn something outside of the curriculum and the program too. These will really give you an enhanced vision of what is out there and also be points that you can put on your resume. We also organize talks by industry experts regularly. I try to attend these talks because these are on the cutting edge technology that is happening on the current ecosystem out there in the industry. It gives you a better perspective of what is happening there. Even for interviews, when you go, this wholesome kind of an information will really help you when they ask you questions about the general technology out there and so on. So that is something that you have to do. And for full-time students, we would definitely recommend in the diploma level that, or rather even in the foundation level, in fact, we will say, right, that you have to start becoming a part of the student-led events, organizing any events that are out there, organizing events as part of Paradox, being part of the Paradox teams that do, say, the infrastructure or the web admin or anything else that they are out there. About 300 to 400 volunteers typically Paradox looks out for when we have to organize an event to the scale of, say, 3,000 people attending it on campus in the month of May at IIT Madras, right? So you do need a large scale team that will manage all the logistics for that particular program. So we would urge that, to have a different dimension on your resume, you also be a part of all such events as organizing team, as a volunteer, as a core, as an event organizer. They have multiple positions there. So you all should be signing up for it, and you should participate and contribute to such events also. We have many houses, clubs and societies. You can, I hope you're aware of it and you signed up to some of them. Again, participate in events that they organize and see whatever is happening there. See whether you can be at least a participant, if not an organizer. Certificates for academic excellence. So this is something that we started last year and we gave out in Paradox. We will be continuing this and maybe adding up some more categories to this. But for now, we have 3 categories of certificates that we are awarding students. So we have the certificate of excellence, which is given to toppers in the program. The number is not fixed. We will decide it year on year based on how the students are performing. And at the end of 2 diplomas and at the end of the batch that is getting out the BS degree, the certificate of excellence will be awarded to a certain set of toppers. So this will be the first category of awards that we have. The second category of awards that we have is certificates of academic distinction. So all students who have a CGPA of more than 9.5 at the end of 2 diplomas or at the end of the BS degree will be awarded this certificate. So last year when we gave it out, there were 2 in the certificate of excellence category, 2 toppers in that category, and there were 8 in the certificates of academic distinction category. The third category is certificates of merit, which is awarded to students who have a CGPA between 9 and 9.5. So there were 27 such students in this and they were also awarded such certificates. So these will be given in Paradox, and we also have a web page on our website that is dedicated to showcasing such toppers, and we hope that you can all aspire to be belonging in this category. Keep your CGPA up there. We don't have a limit on the number of students, at least in the certificates of merit and certificates of academic distinction. So all of you can actually do very well and come into this category. We'd be happy to award more and more certificates to students who fall into this category. And yeah, certificates for the best projects are also awarded every term. So every project that is there, the group of instructors give us the list of students who performed exceedingly well and did the best projects in that particular term. So they also get certificates from the program for best projects, and these students are also showcased on the website that is there. Opportunities to be a course TA, I think I would like to highlight this definitely for students in the diploma level, especially the students who are doing the standalone, who can contribute time and effort to the program. So like I was talking about the course TAs, right, who are senior students who have done well in the course and who have a very good CGPA, we are inviting them back to be course teaching assistants. This is the way that we operate. So we put out an opportunity and position requirement to students, and we say we invite applications for these positions of course TAs. So you can apply with your resume. There are certain restrictions on CGPA eligibility being more than 8.5, maybe an S grade in the subject for which you're going to apply for being a course TA. And it's not just these two, you need very good communication skills in terms of spoken and written, because you will be doing live sessions, interacting with students, maybe answering their queries on discourse and so on. So we require you to have good communication skills, and we would definitely prefer standalone students as opposed to students being part of another program or working professions, because the time would be limited for them in their case, while standalone students would benefit much more from such opportunities. Once we receive the applications, the group of instructors will interview and select the final candidates who are going to be course teaching assistants. So what are the benefits that such course TAs get? One, they get to spend a term at IIT Madras campus along with hostel accommodation. So every term, currently about 30 to 40 TAs are being selected, and they are coming and spending a term at IIT Madras during that particular time. So it gives them an opportunity to explore the campus, it gives them an opportunity to interact and network with faculty in the department. They can check for project opportunities after their TA-ship is over to also become like a project associate somewhere. They can explore opportunities in the research park or outside also in this time. So we hope that this one term in IIT Madras will give students an opportunity to explore whatever is available so that they can take it up next after the TA-ship is done. So that is a main benefit for being a course TA. Of course, there is a stipend involved that kind of covers their monthly expenses. TAs can also interact with the instructors here and probably work on research problems if there are any that the instructors are working on. If you're in the once you come to the degree level and maybe you're a course TA, then you can also audit on-campus courses, or you can credit on-campus courses, because we do have that opportunity. Of course, the availability is very limited, number of seats is very limited, we'll have to see, but there is an opportunity where you can credit and audit on-campus courses, right? And letters of recommendation from the instructors is possible if you work with them, because they would have seen you for over 4 months on how you work, and they would know you much better, that they can give you a letter of recommendation. So this is the opportunity available to be a course TA. So those of you students who are especially standalone students who have a very good CGPA, who have good course grades, if you would like to avail this, please apply to us in the May term. I think the January term selections are almost over. So apply to us in the May term and then you can avail this opportunity. These students who are selected as a course tutor or a project mentor can work online and do not essentially get campus accommodation. They do get a stipend, and letters of recommendation from the instructors are very much possible for becoming a course tutor or a project mentor. Here is a slide that captures how do you prepare your profile for applying for internships or getting ready for placement, as you complete maybe your 2 diplomas if you have a degree outside, or if you are completing your BSc, BS degree. Preparing a profile for a period of maybe 2 or 3 years is a good thing, and you need to start thinking about it on what you will showcase there, which will make you stand out from so many other applicants for any position in any company or higher education or any other possibility. First column kind of shows what are the basics you should start off with. You should start with your resume. Start making your resume with whatever you have as your skill sets, showcasing whatever you know best. Maybe a website to also show off your profile, your various projects done, your other capabilities, your organizing capabilities, anything else that you have, maybe the other degree you're doing or your work experience and so on. LinkedIn, GitHub profiles are very, very important, because a lot of recruiters and internship providers do look out for these. They want to see the projects that you've worked hands-on and actually have posted on these handles. So LinkedIn and GitHub handles are very important that you have to create for yourself. English test, mock test, employability test is something that the team will do with you to just check how ready you are to face interviews for internships or recruitment much later on. Participation in hackathons and competitions and so on are also important, because it lets you gauge and evaluate yourself against the larger pool that is out there. So participating in such competitions kind of also broadens your horizon on where you stand amongst the thousands or lakhs of applicants who are going to be applying for the same positions as you are, and seeing where in terms of skill set you are going to distinguish yourselves from them. So that is something that's there. There is a set of activity points that are also defined for activities to be done in every single course. I think the IIC will talk more about this on a session with you all as you complete a diploma. They will have periodic sessions on what you have to do, how you can do it, and where you can accrue these points. And for you to apply for internship through IIC, I think you should complete at least 1 diploma with us, after which you can apply to get an internship through us, through the IIC. They do have some norms on what you have to complete as training programs, as activity points, before they can share opportunities with you. And you should be available full time to be able to take up these opportunities. Many times in the past, we have found that students have applied for internship opportunities, companies have offered them, and then they come back and say, sorry, I cannot work out of this particular location that the company is saying, or I cannot do it as a full time because I'm already doing something else and so on. So it doesn't look good on the program when offers are made and offers are not taken by the students. It hurts the other students who are also waiting for such opportunities. So only if you're available as on a full-time basis to take up such opportunities, the IIC will forward your applications for either the positions of internship or recruitment later on.
Okay, so we have received few questions in the G form. Hope you are now clear with the videos which were played right now. Whatever the details which you wanted, hope the video will I mean given you the clear explanation about the courses and the process, whatever it is. So we'll just go through the questions where you have filled the G form. So we will read it one by one and we will resolve your queries. So Vashni, is my voice audible?
Yes, ma'am, it is audible.
Okay. So we'll read out the questions one by one. Okay. So regarding your announcement groups that you wanted to have it, so there's one particular question that we have received is like, how do the announcement will be sent? So as ma'am has already updated in the video, so the announcement will be sent via WhatsApp also, to your mail also, and all the common announcement you will get it in your announcement groups as well. So once the term starts, we will add you all in the announcement groups. So whichever is common for the diploma level, you will get it as an announcement groups that you will get it as a mail as well. And the important announcement, like with respect to exams, with respect to hall tickets, all these things, you will get it also via WhatsApp. So we request you to be proactive with respect to your WhatsApp and then mail. So all the announcement will be, we will send it via both mail as well as in the WhatsApp. So this is with respect to the first query. And second was like, will foundation certificate be given in campus or only e-certificate will be given? The foundation certificate will not be given in campus. It's a e-certificate as you have already asked. So which will be available in your dashboard where you can download it. So on campus, we will give it only the degree certificate in case if the students are exiting. And for diploma students, the topper certificate will be given in the campus during the paradox. Okay. The next question will be, is it mandatory to complete 3 subjects and 1 project within 3 terms of diploma? If not completed, can a student continue the diploma? As you all know that student handbook, we have updated the important checkpoints for the diploma level as well as for the foundation level. So it is very important that the student have to follow up the checkpoints. If not, you will be exited out of the program. So for diploma level, it's very mandatory that 3 courses and 1 project in the first 3 terms from the starting of your diploma has to be done. If not, you will be in the probation and will be given a warning. And if 6 courses and 2 projects in the first 6 terms after you starting the diploma is not completed, then you will be removed from the program. So this includes the RKA also. So please ensure from the starting of your diploma, 6 terms is what we calculate. And within that, you have to complete a minimum of 6 courses and 2 projects. And same applicable for 9 course, and same applicable for the other checkpoints also, which we have updated in the student handbook, which is for 9 terms and the 12 terms. Next question. Okay. I'm doing my first term in diploma in September 2025. I will complete my diploma both in after Jan 2027. Am I allowed to take NPTEL courses in Jan 2026 and August 2026 terms? So when can I transfer the NPTEL credits? So NPTEL courses you can take in irrespective you are in any level. But the credit transfer can be done only in the degree level. So hope you know the credit transfer. Hope you have read the credit transfer criteria in the student handbook where you can do your NPTEL credits transferred in the BSc or BS level. So, but you can complete it any term, but the transfer can be done only in the degree level. So while doing the credit transfer, as you have asked, it is 1,000 per credit. So how many credits you're doing? So that is the respective amount that you will be asked to pay for doing the credit transfer alone. Okay, so there's one more question. Will I get the merit certificate after completing a term in diploma with 9+ CGPA, which is already answered? Yes, in case if you complete with the 9+ CGPA, you will get the merit certificate at the end of your diploma level, which is in the which we will anyways live the price certificate in the dashboard also. Those whoever are fulfilling that respective criteria for the price certificate, that is a merit certificate. So once it is live, we will anyways put announcement for the respective students. So from that, you can access it from the dashboard itself. Fine. The next question is, so there are a lot of queries related to merit certificate. Since I've already answered, I'm just skipping that. Okay. I'm in diploma. I have completed BDM course, but not the project. Can I switch to DL and GenAI course? Basically, we have already made the DL and GenAI course during the course registration itself. In case if you have taken, you can continue that. In case if you have not taken, then whatever courses you have selected currently, that is what is final, because we have already circulated a form. Everything, the communication has already been sent. So in case if you have not opted for the GenAI theory during the course registration, then whatever you have taken right now will be the final. And the project, which is based on the shortlisting criteria, and that shortlisting is also done. So in case if you have not shortlisted, you can take the GenAI project in Jan 2026 term. Okay, next question is, how do I know how many terms I have completed? So this is, you can easily calculate from the term you have started. So you can go to your dashboard and you can see the respective term you have started, and that is the first term. And from that, you can calculate till now how many terms you have completed, which is very simple, I guess. Okay. There's one more question related to project. I have taken multiple terms to submit a project. Will I get a chance to improve the project CGPA? When will I get it? Ambika ma'am, would you like to answer it?
Yes. So the project CGPA, for the project CGPA, it has been a gateway to enter into the degree level. So we'll take this as two scenarios. One is my CGPA is down, I want to improvise it. Second scenario is I'm not able to get into the degree level because of the project CGPA. The scenario one where the CGPA is been low, I want to improvise my CGPA. We don't allow project improvement to be taken. The second scenario, because of the project CGPA gateway, I'm not able to enter into the degree level, then the improvement for the project will be allowed. Hope you are clear on this. Next question, Kavita.
Yes, ma'am. This is related to project important dates, which they will definitely get the
they will get an announcement on that. All the important dates and everything you will be getting soon, the announcement. Even
Yes.
the project application access will be given to you soon. So we'll be posting you announcement on this thing. Over to you.
Okay, ma'am. Fine. So the next question is, I won't be able to repeat subjects from next term. So there is an improvement policy which is which is updated in the student handbook. So you can read that. So the improvement, you can take the courses only within that level. And in case if you're moving to the next level, that is from diploma to degree, you cannot take the improvement of the previous level. That is clearly updated in the student handbook. So please read it. That is strictly live from Jan 2026 onwards. Okay. Okay, the next question. So with respect to the MAD1 project course, you will definitely have a project orientation. So in case if you have selected MAD1 course, we will announce you regarding the project orientation dates. So once you take part in that, you will get a clear idea about how the project is and what you have to do with everything.
Two questions I'd like to take up. One is this regarding the NPTEL credit transfers. Am I allowed to take NPTEL courses in Jan 2026 and August 2026 terms? Yeah, you're allowed to take it. Will those NPTEL courses be counted in my CCC for diploma? No, it will not be counted. It is only transferring of credits, so it will not impact your CGPA also. The next question that I like to take is, I am in diploma, I have completed BDM course, but not the project. Can I switch to DL and GenAI course? Yeah, you can do it, but whatever you have registered so far, as Kavita has already quoted, has been final. You can do it in the next term if you want. You can switch your courses to the basketing system can be switched over, and you can take GenAI in the next post registration. Over to you, Kavita.
Okay, ma'am. Can we move to degree level after completing all theory courses with one project pending? I guess it is not at all possible unless and until you complete all the courses, you cannot proceed to the next level, which is a basic policy of the program. So you have to complete all the theory courses and project to enter into the next level, which is the degree level. Okay. So in case if any one project is pending, and that is why we have given this option of, say, for example, the students who are not able to complete the BDM project, we have introduced 2 new courses, which is a DL Gen AI theory and project. In case if you have taken that basket, then you can complete it. But without completing the required theory and project, you cannot move to the next level.
2 questions from my side I'm adding up. Will we be getting the diploma certificate as physical certificates or e-certificates after completion? And also, if I do diploma in programming first, will I get the certificate first and then after completion of diploma in DS, will I get the other certificate or both at the same time? There are 2 cases again over here. You are going to get a provisional certificate after completing each and every level, which means that you complete your diploma in programming, you will get the provisional certificate for that, and then diploma in data science. If you are going to get the original certificate, then the scenario changes. Say, for example, you are going to complete both diploma levels and you are going to exit the program, then both the diploma certificates, originals will be handed over to you at the same time. Hope you are clear on that. Moving on to the next question, can you elaborate on the placement activity points? Is it compulsory to do these activities if I am not going for placement through IITM? It is not mandatory. If you are opting placements through IITM, IASC cell, then the placement activity points are clear. Will be mandatory for you. Over to you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for highlighting it. So will we get the PDF of the slides and we can make the group study? So anyway, this orientation video is already live in the YouTube. You can use that. So not specifically this slides, but in case if you request, you can write it to support. Maybe we can see, but this video is already there in the YouTube, and this respective session is also live streaming. Okay. Next, the other question which I wanted to take is, if I have completed all my theory courses and 2 projects only left and no terms left in the diploma level, will I get any compensatory terms just to complete the projects and enter degree? As I already informed, the checkpoint 6 terms, 9 terms, and 12 terms, in case if you're falling in that particular checkpoints, then you will be moved out of the program. So ideally that you have to complete the required theory and required projects within the respective terms, which is already highlighted in the student handbook. So please go through it. 6 terms, 9 terms, and 12 terms checkpoint is definitely for the diploma level. Unless and until you are not completing it within the terms, definitely you will not get the compensatory terms, because that is the rule that we are following. Okay. System. I'll move on to the other questions.
Yeah, one question I will take up. I'm working professional and doing degree. I have finished my foundation already. I'm doing this diploma by selecting subjects from programming diploma and ML diploma. Okay, and then you're asking whether on dropping, will that CGPA will be impacted? Dropping of the course will not impact your CGPA. So anything that you go into, there is a drop window that is possible. So if you drop within that window, your CGPA will not be impacted. Any courses that is active after the drop window, it will impact your CGPA.
Okay. I guess 1 or 2 questions left. I'll take the final one. I have taken, so for taking deep learning, the prerequisite and co-requisite are must. In case if you're not fulfilling, then you will not get the option to pursue that theory course respectively. Say, for example, if someone has not completed the co-requisite for the deep learning, you will not be allowed to do that course for the current term. So you have to swap the courses.
One question from the chat window for the project, will be there guidance? Yeah, there will be guidance. There will be mentors over there. It depends upon the project that you are selecting. You can opt for the boot camps also, and you can complete your projects. We'll be announcing about it very soon. So please watch out for the announcement mails from us. And one more question is the CSR scholarship while transferring the credit. CSR scholarship will not be given for the credit transfer. It is only for the courses that you newly register. So it is only for the in-house courses that has been there. And yeah, anything else, Kavita? Yes, questions to be answered.
Most of the questions we have answered, ma'am.
Yeah, we have answered about the basketing system, placements, certificates. These are the most common sectors that we got questions today. Apart from
Yes.
this, if you have any questions, you can raise your hands. We have 30 minutes to go. We can take up the questions.
We'll mute one by one, so you can ask your questions. First is Tanvi Chaturvedi.
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, Tanvi, you are audible.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. Actually, there were two doubts which I had. First of all, I wanted to ask that I had shared this email with the support team as well, that some of the courses in the degree level, the ones which are displayed on the academics page and the ones for which there are the course codes given in the handbooks, there is some mismatch between the two. So I wasn't sure that which course do we then plan then, because in the Jan term I'll be starting the degree level and I want to plan a little. So there was like a few courses which were there in the academics page, but then the code now on the handbook it says that that course code is for some other new course. So I was a bit confused regarding that.
We had the course code change recently, and the same has been updated in the web page as well as in the student's handbook in the grading document as well. Maybe you have to revisit the student handbook to check it. So all the course code,
Okay.
whatever is mentioned in the website, definitely will be the same in the student handbook as well as in the grading document as well. Because recently we had this course code change, and that is why we had to change it everywhere. So you can check it now, and then you can decide it accordingly.
Yeah, to add
Okay,
on
ma'am.
to that, Tanvi, please go with the course names, okay? Because
Yes,
I
course.
understand that the URL that you are checking might be you are saying as a course code discrepancy. Go with the course name, that will be very helpful. Yeah,
Okay, ma'am. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And
Thank you.
yeah, one more doubt which I had was that, like, first of all, are there any new courses which are like we're about to have added to the degree level one? So we wait for that and plan accordingly, or these are the only courses for a few months, which for few terms which are going to be available. Like,
In the
uh,
student handbook, I guess you will have the courses which are offered in the next term also. Whatever is
yeah,
available in the handbook, we have published it for the Jan 2026 term also, so that you can make your plans accordingly. And there are new courses, yes, we have introduced, but whether it is going to live in the respective terms or not, it is there. But it might get changed also the next term in case if
yeah,
we are
yeah. So
making
that's why I
the
was
courses
thinking
live.
that is it subject to any change later on, or is
To
it fixed?
As of
Yeah.
now, whatever updated is final, but in case if it is
Okay.
changing, definitely we will keep you all posted. Those are moving to degree
Okay.
level.
Yeah, and lastly, I wanted to ask that after the degree level, like whatever time we complete the our degree, the BS degree. So I'm like a standalone student, and I'm doing the BS degree as a whole. So after that, around when are we like the convocation time when we receive our actual degrees? When is that happening? If we like suppose finish our degree in the September term of an year, so then after that, when are we supposed to get it? Because accordingly, like sometimes we have to plan for the masters later or any exam. Like, is there anything we have decided on, like which says if in the May term of this you have finished, then
See,
later
the
on when
thing
are
is,
we?
whenever you complete your degree, say, I hope you are in the diploma level right now, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I'm just finishing diploma this term.
Fine. So in case if you are finishing the diploma this term, and say consider if you are completing your degree in, so say for example in maybe May 2020, I mean May 2027 term, or
Yeah,
say
yeah, yeah.
Jan 2027 term, in case if
Yes,
you're planning to complete it, it depends on the Senate
yeah.
date, Tanvi, because we will be having our Senate dates, and accordingly only we will be sending the list of students who are completing that particular level to the Senate. So you will definitely get notified the Senate dates prior to that. So from that 3 months is what we expect for the degree certificates to be processed, as it has to go to the approval, printing, verification, all these things. So plus 3 or 4 months, you have to have a pipeline.
Okay, so like yeah,
For
so
example, the June, for example, say for June month, those
May 27
students.
next.
Yeah, last term who have completed their credits and we have sent to the Senate, we got the certificates just 2 weeks before, and that is a timing that we are having, that we are following. So we got it approved by July, and now 2 weeks before we got the certificates. And generally, this is the time that the institute will take it for printing and for verification, everything. So plus 4 months, you have to keep it from the Senate date, and this timelines will be updated in the student handbook itself.
Okay, yeah. So that's why
So we are
I
going
want
for
to
the
have
other
that like
questions.
upper limit to when around when should we finish the course for to receive the certificates around that time. So if in May
See, whenever you
27
get
term,
the moment you complete the term you completed, from that the next Senate you have to check the next Senate date, and from that 4 months is what you need to calculate.
okay,
This is
okay,
the
ma'am. Thank
maximum
you so
time
much.
date I'm expecting. Okay,
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
thank you. Next is Krish Sharma.
Yeah, good morning, ma'am.
Yes, Krish.
Ma'am, if we do internship right after our foundation level, if off-campus internship, like we didn't complete our one diploma, then will we get credits for that?
For internship or for apprenticeship you are asking? Because in internship there's no credits, only for apprenticeship is the credits. Is my voice audible? Okay, okay,
Yes.
Krishna, thank you. The next question, I'm moving 1 minute. Okay, Varshini, can you make Bharti ma'am co-host?
Yes, ma'am. Just a minute.
Bharti ma'am, we have added you as co-host ma'am. Okay, the next question will go with. The next question is Divyansh Kumar.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Divyansh.
Ma'am, I wanted to know that while registering in the placement portal, I got to know that there is a rule as one student, one placement policy, right? So, what I wanted to know is that suppose I complete my one diploma and then I apply for internship. Then, if I get that internship, then after the degree level, I won't be provided any placement.
No, you're talking about the internship which you got it via IIC.
Yes, ma'am. So if I apply for internship via IIC and I get it, so after the like in future after I complete that degree, will I be provided placement from IIC?
You will be provided placements, Divyansh.
Okay, ma'am. Because I saw in the portal there is one student, one placement policy, and it said that if you apply once, you will not get it in the next time. So that's what I wanted to ask.
Okay, no, you will get it. For internship, though, the diploma level criteria is there. Like you have to complete at least one term in the one diploma to get the internship, and then once you come into degree level, you will get the placement opportunity. But depends on the criteria where you are in. So there are different criteria where
So internship and the placement employee contract has been treated as two different things. So it will be you'll be offered. Okay, the placement
Okay,
support
ma'am.
will be
And
there.
ma'am, in for opting for my first internship after diploma, there should be a minimum CGPA, no?
Yes, it is.
It is, ma'am. It is 8, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, it has been
There
clearly
is
said in
no
the.
such criteria. No, no, Ambika, there is no such criteria. I think you can ask to IAC all your queries when they have a live session. You can ask them there. This you use it more for the course related and portal related stuff.
Okay. Ma'am, one more
Okay.
thing I wanted to ask that we have to apply for the medical certificate, so we can get it from like we have to get it from specific hospitals only, or we can get it from any doctor, private doctors also.
you can get it from any doctors, Divyansh. So there's not, no, it's not like specifically for a particular doctors at all. You can get it from any, but a proper medical officer that or the doctor, you have to get it. That's it.
Okay. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Next question will go with Manoj.
Yeah, ma'am. Good morning. I'm audible, ma'am.
Yes, Manoj, you are.
Ma'am, I just one query, ma'am. I see I am already in the diploma level. I have received mail for medical certificate. Will I have to also provide because I already completed my foundation and then I move on to diploma and already completed 2 courses in diploma.
See, the
So
medical
this is
certificate is for all the students we are collecting as a one time. So you also have to submit the medical certificate, and it's mandatory for all the students.
okay. It is not only for the new joining, but it is for the all.
Your voice is not audible. It is
Ma'am, it is for the old student also, ma'am. I am just saying that I am already in diploma, that I also to provide it.
okay. It is mandatory. It is not audible, so I'm skipping to next student. Devi.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Devi.
Ma'am, in the video, I saw that there were guidance sessions for OPP, those who are finding it hard with OPP, but I haven't received any mail regarding that. Will we get into this term?
Um, since the term has started, the further communication you will get it via mail, Devi.
But last term, I didn't get any.
You got for mentorship?
No, in the video, it was saying that for those who are finding it
The mail.
difficult OPP, there were guidance sessions like for 2-3 days in a week or something like that.
We'll be mailing you once the term has started. It's an instructor session that will be there. And you can also take the mentorship session that will be coming to you. Okay.
Mentorship sessions are for the courses, no, ma'am. For particular OPP, it is there.
Before each and every OPP, there will be a instructor session. So
Okay,
you
ma'am.
can join that and make it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Next question, we are moving to Karthik.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Karthik, you are.
I saw the new subject for generative AI. I wanted some details regarding the project for that subject. I mean, if I have to skip the BDM project involves data collection from private, businesses, right? Is the generative AI project similar to that, or like how does it work?
The project related to Gen AI, have you registered for this and got shortlisted for this term? Have you registered for Gen AI project?
I guess no, ma'am. Karthik, is it audible?
The people who are shortlisted and getting into the project will be getting the information about the statements and how to do it, what are the project deadlines very soon from us. Please wait for our answer.
Karthik, your voice is not audible. So anyways, you will get the further communication in case if you got shortlisted for the project for the current term. Next question, Rabindranath Bera.
Yes. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, Rabindranath.
Sorry, actually, I'm a working professional, so I'm going to office. That's why I'm traveling right now. So I have a very small question that last term in diploma, I have two subjects, BDM and machine learning foundation. Initially, when the grade is updated, I saw that for BDM it was offered C, grade C for Chennai. But after a few days, couple of days, I saw it is uh, B. It changed to C from B. Okay. So my question is that, but my CGPA that is remain same. When I was offered C, that time also the CGPA, and after offering getting B also the CGPA remains same.
I've asked to update the CGPA also, Rabindranath. So you can wait for a few days, so it will get updated in your dashboard regarding your project. CGPA updated after the project scores is pushed. So you can wait for a couple of days, or maybe 1 or 2 days. So we are updating it. Once it is done, you can check your dashboard.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. All right.
I'm going with the other person, next person, Utkarsh.
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, Utkarsh.
Yeah, ma'am. I want to ask how can I register with IIC for placements?
You can write an email to IIC, Utkarsh, so they'll be able to assist you on that.
Okay. And do I have to complete my diploma before that?
Not completing diploma, at least one term has to be completed for the internship.
One diploma, Kavita, not one term.
Sorry, one diploma you have to complete.
Okay. And I also want to ask one thing that if someone wants to be TA and he has managed to get S grade, but he has not 8.5 CGPA, so will they take into consideration or not?
Sorry, Utkarsh.
Yeah, if someone wants to
All
become
these are placement related, right?
yeah internship
Yeah,
and
please write to the IAC team. They will know the rules better. You please ask them. Okay, this is more for the portal or the general diploma level. Write to the IAC at study.iit. They will reply to you.
okay, thank you.
Okay, Utkarsh. Next question is Ashish.
Good morning, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, Ashish.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask regarding the health certificate, medical one. Like in the form, they are asking email ID registered with the program. So we need to enter the student mail ID or the one which we registered at the starting. And they are asking secondary mail ID also. And also IITM application registration number. Like what should we put here?
You can put your student email ID, and the secondary mail ID can be your personal registered mail ID.
Okay.
And you can put the roll number there.
Okay. In registration number, we should put roll number.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Next is Abhishek Singh.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So I have a few questions. All are regarding to projects and the requirements that are made explicitly for this term. I mean, like you mentioned that I have to complete 3 courses at least in 3 terms and a project complete that to be continue the course exactly. So, ma'am, I have registered for one project in September 2024 term, but I could not complete that project. That was BDM project. I haven't completed it in that term. And after that, I have to break for 2 terms, means I haven't registered for any courses last 2 terms. I have few competitive exams coming up, so I didn't register for the 2 terms, and then I registered in this term, and I have got to know about these details. So, are these things valid for me as well? I mean, I haven't, I was not actually enrolled in any courses, so will they be counted as my terms, and will I be getting any?
Yes, from the term you've started your diploma, the checkpoints will, the checkpoints are applicable. That is when have you started your diploma? Hello? Okay, so if in case if you have started your diploma from 2024 May term, so the rule is applicable for you. That is the 6 courses and 2 projects has to be completed within 6 terms from the starting of your diploma. In case if you have not enrolled in any courses in between, in case if you have taken RKA, all these are included. So from the starting of your diploma, 6 courses and 2 projects to be completed within 6 terms. And then again, 9 courses and 3 projects within 9 terms and 12 courses and 4 projects within 12 terms. If these checkpoints are not met, then you will be moved out of the program. Okay, so I'm going to the next person, which is Karthik.
Hello.
Yes, Karthik.
Yeah, ma'am. We are getting unmuted even before we can complete all the questions. Please request the host to keep the mic open for some time. So I had more questions.
Nobody is, because I am only handling it. I'm not sure how is it going out. Yeah, tell me, Karthik.
Yeah, I had another follow-up question on the project. So the reason I asked the previous question is I did not enroll for the GenAI project, but I've completed the BDM course, and yeah, I see more value in completing the GenAI and the GenAI project. So I wanted to know whether even that project involves us for getting data from an external source, because that is something which is like blocking me from completing the BDM project.
Have you shortlisted for the BDM, GenAI project? Have you?
No, because I have a few prerequisites to complete the courses. I've completed all the programming courses, and the data science courses are a few of them which are listed as core requisites and prerequisites which are pending. So I'm planning to complete those before enrolling for the GenAI subject.
Karthik, since you have not shortlisted, you can take up the project from the Jan 2026 term. So as of now, we are providing it only for the students who got shortlisted for that. So for you, you can take it from the Jan 2026 term in case if you're not proceeding to complete the BDM project. So again, you got mute. Okay, I'll move on to Kiran.
Yeah, hello ma'am, I'm audible.
Yes, Kiran.
Ma'am, I have doubt regarding this medical certificate. I didn't even get any mail, but in the group they have announced everybody has to apply for a medical
Can you
certificate.
check your mail, because we have sent it for all the students. Maybe you have to check your mails, check with the subject line medical certificate. And if in case if you have not received it, maybe you can write it to us. We'll forward the mail to you. But you must definitely would have got it. Please check the subject as medical certificate.
Ma'am, there is some confusion. I didn't get the mail, but in the they have announced in the house group, but in the medical certificate it is mentioned it is only for initial admission. I
No,
thought
it's
it's
for
for
actually for
qualified
all the
students only.
it's for all the students who have currently registered with the program. They have to submit as a one time. It's mandatory for all the students, not only for the new students. So you also should have to definitely submit the medical certificate. Please check your mail. We have sent the PDF format where you have to fill all the details, get it signed or attested by the medical officer. Any hospital, irrespective of private or government, and then you have to fill the G form which we have already circulated.
What's the subject line?
Medical certificate. Check it. In case if you have not received it, please write an email to support him. We will reply to that.
Oh no, I didn't get it. I just checked.
Oh. Okay. So only 3 questions left. I mean, 3 people have raised it. So we'll wind it up with this. So the other person is, I'm not sure about the name. So the name is HP.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, my doubt is regarding that checkpoints. I am taking a combinational, both the diplomas, combinational courses. So the checkpoint is regarding that in 3 terms, 3 courses and 1 project. So it's a count as only
There will
one
be a warning.
particular diploma course, or both I am taking, so fulfilling the requirement of the checkpoint.
In case if you're taking parallelly, then the combination will matters, like 6 courses and 2 projects, irrespective of whichever diploma you are in, you have to complete it. So right, the first 3 courses and 1 project you will get a warning in case if you have not completed. Right from right from the 6th term, in case if you have not completed 6 courses and 2 projects, then the checkpoints will start and you will be moved out of the program.
Ma'am, I am taking both the diploma courses. So I completed 3 courses by combining two from programming and 1 from data science. So it is
Okay.
considered as I fulfilled the criteria of that checkpoint.
Yeah,
3
yeah.
courses.
No
Yes.
issues like a specific diploma. It's
Okay.
overall diploma only.
Okay, means the course matters. That 3
Course,
courses.
number
So
of course
I
matters.
completed 3 courses, so it's considered, right?
Yes, number of course
You're
matters.
right.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
So the next person, again, I'm not sure about the name. The name is BG.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning. I have a question
Yes.
regarding the Gen AI. I've taken the Gen AI theory and MLP this term, but I didn't get shortlisted for the Gen AI project this term. My question is like that: will there be limited seats for next term as well? And how can I increase my chances to get shortlisted in the next term?
Since this is the first time we have the limited seats, where we have the maximum capping, and from next term onwards, the limitation will not be there. Hope so. Ambika ma'am, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, we are trying for the level best so that the next term you'll not have limitations. But we'll reach out to you sooner once this term has been. We are getting into this term and the projects are moving. Okay. Yeah. Have you completed your ML project?
No, not yet.
Okay. Can you complete that? Because for Gen AI project you have to complete the ML project. So you have not registered for this term also, ML project?
No.
Okay. So please check for that so that it will be
Is
easier
it?
for you. Yeah.
I didn't see the requirement that ML project is the co-requisite for the DL.
No, it
Gen
has been recommended by the instructor that it will be easier for Gen AI completing the ML project. So we recommend if you're going to go in that direction of Gen AI, it's a high recommendation from our side to complete the ML project.
Okay. Thank you.
The last question will be Neeru.
Hi, ma'am. Good morning. I just have one query. What is the minimum number of terms required to complete BSc and BS degree?
Required terms from for BSc, right? So it's
Minimum.
3 terms. See, the requirement terms is still diploma where we set the checkpoints, right? So once you start the degree level, maximum completion terms within that you can complete the degree level. So minimum 3 years for the BSc and 4 years is what we calculate to process your original. In case if you have not met that, then we will not consider consider for processing your original certificate.
No. I'm asking like if I have to complete my BSc in minimum number of terms. So what are the minimum number of terms to complete BSc, and then what are the minimum number of terms to complete BS?
3 years and 4 years. So minimum you have to fulfill this criteria.
3 years for completing the entire degree?
Oh no, see, once you complete the degree, we'll process your original certificate, and for that we check the number of years you have completed. So for BSc, you should complete 3 years, And for BS degree, you should complete 4 years. In case if you have not completed it, then we will not process your original certificate until you complete the 3 and 4 years for BSc and BS.
That means, ma'am, if I complete my foundation in 2 terms and diploma in 4 terms, then I have to complete my BSc in 3 terms and BS also in 3 terms, right?
See, I'm talking about the overall years. 3 years is what from the starting of the program. Minimum you have to BSc, yes, and 4 years from the starting of the program for BS.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, thanks.
Okay. Okay. Ashwin, I guess yours will be last because we are running out of the time also. And Ashwin is not there. Abhishek Singh.
Yes, ma'am. I have one more doubt.
Sorry to interrupt, Abhishek. We'll be taking this as a last question. Yes, Abhishek. Abhishek, you're there? Okay. Okay, Abhishek, I'm not able to hear you. Fine. So we'll wind it up the session. Okay, I'll take 2 more questions then. PS Kiran.
Yes, ma'am. I have taken BDM project, but I'm not able to access the site projects. It's saying email ID is invalid when I log in.
You've taken BDM project for the current term, and are you able to see the? You're able to.
The
you're not
portal
able
access
to
is on
this,
the way.
right?
We'll give, yeah. Kavita, I'll take over, Kavita. Yeah. The BDM project portal access will be given to you soon. We are thinking that it will be done before end of Monday EOD. It will be done. Once it has been done, you'll be getting the mail. Okay.
Okay. So, like, can we do it in the holidays also? I mean, do we get the time after completing a term? So, like, should we complete in the term also?
Sorry, I didn't get you. See, the BDM portal access I have answered. What is this regarding? Your project completion, is it?
Yeah.
The project completion deadlines will be given for each and every phase that you have to submit. You have to submit within that deadline.
Should we complete within the term itself, or like, can we take time in the holidays also in the term break?
No, within the term it has to be completed. You'll get like batch 1, batch 2, batch 3. There will be dates given to it. Within that dates, you have to complete.
Okay. I'll get a mail, right, or to check in the portal. Because
You will get announcement on that. All the deadlines on when it is getting open, everything. The
okay.
announcement will be posted. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Please watch out for that.
Fine, ma'am. All the questions we have answered. So in case if you have any other queries or any other assistance required, you can write an email to support team. So we'll be able to help you in that. Okay. So thank you all. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, everyone. All the best.